Days we're going to go over our Greek and Latin words for omni and cata together, okay? So I want you to say omniscient. Omniscient. So omniscient, it means all knowing. So oftentimes we use that in third person omniscient. So witness was third person omniscient because you knew everybody's thoughts and feelings. You're a teenager, so you might think that you're omniscient and know everything. So omni means all, and sint means to know, so omniscient means all knowing. Some people would say God is omniscient. All right, next one is omnivore. I bet most of you are an omnivore. Omni means all, and vor means to eat. So an omnivore is just a species that eats veggies and meat. So bears eat fish and then they eat berries. I bet you guys have a hamburger with some potatoes or steak and some broccoli. So you guys are omnivores. An omniarch, remember omniarch, omni means all, and arch is leader. So an omniarch would be the leader of the world. So we do not live in a world where there's an omniarch because countries have different leaders or rulers. I think that would be pretty scary if there was an omniarch because I mean there's 8 billion people on the planet and have one person to rule us all, that could be really dangerous. Omnicide, remember, omni means all and side means to kill. So if there was an omnicide, that means the entire destruction of the human race or anything. So when an animal goes extinct, it's an omnicide. And so the black rhino, I think, is extinct, so that would be an omnicide. So if we had a World War III, that could be considered an omnicide because everyone would die from a nuclear war. So we don't want that. Omnify is an adjective. So to omnify something is to make it universal. So I would love for the US to omnify college tuition so everyone could go and everyone could afford it. If Mr. Comer tried to omnify school uniforms, he would make everybody wear them in our school. So omnify means to make it universal. All right, so now our cata words. Cataclysm is a really bad event, usually with water. It's interchangeable. It doesn't always have to be with water, but it can be. So like if there was a flood, that would be a cataclysm. A mudslide, that would be considered a cataclysm, something really, really bad. A catacomb, and comb is easy to remember because like look, cata means downward and comb means to like COMB. It's like super close. So catacomb is just an underground cemetery. So there's some churches that have catacombs and that you can go underneath and you can see where people have been buried. I bet you could see these in like scary movies with like the skulls on the ground. Catatonic. So catatonic is when your muscles become really, really stiff and they can't go downwards. So you can see this guy here, like his leg is in the air, it can't go down. So it's downward weird, but it's muscle stiffness. So it's almost like the opposite, like your muscles can't go down. Like if you see a raccoon dead on the road and like all four legs are in the air, it's catatonic because they have super stiff muscles after an animal dies. Let's say you ran really far and your legs hurt so bad to walk, they could be considered catatonic. Catapult, hopefully some of you know what this means. That's this machine right here. So cata means downwards, which eventually it'll go down like that. And pult means to hurl. So I kind of think of that like UL. So they're like hurling the rocks over the wall. In science, people made little catapults and they like launched their paper balls. In the old times, if I went to break down my wall, I would put a rock on there and catapult it against the wall to make it break. Catastrophe is a lot like cataclysm. Cataclysm is more like water, but catastrophe is really, really bad. So we could say the COVID is a catastrophe because a million people are sick. You could say if there was an earthquake and millions of people lost their homes,